Greetings and welcome back to Pasta with Pasta. As you can see, the bowl of request has returned. And today I will grab another request after 2 weeks of doing my own stuff. So let's see what we can get today. I have one here and it is curry pasta by JSGaming. Okay, so this is not very specific, so I will think of something. I'm thinking of a creamy curry sauce with some chicken in it. Yeah, I think I can do that. So let me go and do the shopping and I'll be back with you within a few hours for me or a few seconds for you. So, I will see you then. So I got the spoils of war for our curry pasta. We today need some chicken breast. We will need, of course, some pasta. We will need a little bit of mango, and we won't need a whole one, but you can use a tin as well. I don't know how much I will use, so you will see in the annotations below. We will need some cream, and if you have some creme fraiche, then some shallots or onions, and for the pasta, of course, some salt, some oil for frying as per usual. And now in terms of seasoning, we have some soup stock grained. This is vegetable soup stock. Chicken soup stock would be alright as well. We will need some more salt, freshly grained, some white pepper or just pepper if you prefer. We will of course need some curry powder. If you are good, you can of course make your own, but I haven't figured out that yet and I can't get cumin, so I will use the pre-made powder. Some cayenne pepper to get some spiciness in there. Some paprika, sweet paprika that is, because for getting it hot I already have the cayenne pepper. You can of course use the hot paprika as well. And because this is a cream sauce, some nutmeg to round it off. So quite a few ingredients today, but I think we can manage. So let me show you the materials. Nothing out of the ordinary today. We of course will need a frying pan for the sauce. We will need a sieve for the pasta. Also for the pasta, pot with a lid, a spatula, and a cutting board and a very sharp knife because we are cutting meat. And last but not least, a tea and a tablespoon to measure stuff with. So let's get cooking. So then, let us start. First of all, I'll use another one of these to get my rubbish on. The meat we will do last. First, we want to cut our onions and our mango. So, let me do that. Cut off the ends of the onion and get rid of the skin. Like this. Peel it off, skin it alive. Hear it screaming. And it will make you cry as well. Oh well, that's how things tend to go. Or maybe not. So there we go. You can cut them in a fashion you like. I will do half rings. So like this. Right, my onions are skinned alive. They scream like hell, at least in my head. Now let's get this thing off and to be honest, I haven't cut a mango very often before, so this might be a massacre. So yeah, we need to get rid of the skin because we can't cook that. If you have a peeling or a peeler, is it called a peeler? I don't know. If you have a peeling device, let's call it like that, you can of course use that. I will just use my knife here because I think it will be a little bit easier, and we don't need the skin. Yeah, so this mango, as you might notice, is ripe, so at least I hope it is. So it has all its juices and it's very soft. If you can get that, that is great. Most of the time you get mangoes which ripen at your home, and when I do that, I tend to miss the point where they are exactly ripe for all the things, and so they go off, and I don't really like that. Okay, so there is a thing in there which I don't want to have. I really don't know how much mango I need, so I will just cut some slices off of that. How much I think I'll actually need. I think I'll put something in the annotations when I find out how much I actually used. The rest of the mango I will just keep to myself and munch later, because mango is awesome. I think there is a thing in my way. Yeah, I want the soft bits for cooking. Yeah, let's get a little bit more like this, and I think that should be alright. It's just for a little bit extra flavor. So I will keep that for myself and eat it later. And let me get rid of some stuff so I can actually handle the meat, and let me clean my fingers. Ugh. Right, so what we actually want is little cubes of mango. So I'll just cut this into small little pieces and put them away for later, for use in the sauce. And this is because I want a fruity or sweet curry sauce. There are different flavors of curry sauces. There's Thai curry, which is more with coconut, and I don't like coconut. So before you do anything drastic and say you want a coconut curry sauce from me, sorry, that won't happen since I don't eat coconut. So yeah, I like normal curry flavor. And I like a sweet curry with just normal cream, but with coconut milk or cream, nope, no way. You can't get me to eat some of that. Maybe if I will ever be trapped on an abandoned island, I might do that, but if I can actually well, how do you call it again? I don't know. If I can help it, I will not let that happen. Anyways, I will now have the meat. So, some nice chicken breast, and I don't want it to be too moist, so I'm just drying it off a little bit on this paper towel, and it wants to escape. So, yeah, I don't need that. Now, we don't want these fat pieces, so I will just cut them out like this. This is why you need a sharp knife. Yeah, we don't want to have pieces like this as well, so we'll just get rid of that. If you can't handle the view of meat being cut, well, you might have skipped already. No, this is... yeah. Go away, you. And yeah. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. So yeah, you want to get rid of pieces like that and prepare it a little bit so you can actually cut it. And what is that? Go away. There we go. Alright. This we can leave in because it's not a big one. Alright. Now to cut the meat into little cubes. So first slices like this, about 1 centimeter or 1/3 of an inch, to all those of you who still use the imperial system. The metric system rules, by the way. Yeah, and you want to have cubes like this, so you can get them nice and even and cooked in the right fashion. So I will cut my meat now, and I'll bring you back in when I've done that. Alright, the meat is cut, the onions are cut, the mango is on the side right now. I already put salt in the water, about a tablespoon as per usual, and I'm already preheating the water on the highest end, and the pan as well. A little bit of oil here for frying, now to actually distribute it, and we can put in the onions and the meat as well. And you want to wash your cutting board right away, at least pour some water on it, hot water preferably, because poultry has a habit of attracting salmonella if left unattended for a longer time. So yeah, the cutting board is now at least pre-washed, and yeah, I can now concentrate on mixing this. And we want to fry the chicken and the onions until the chicken is white from the inside as well, so it is well done. Note: beef is very good or is best served medium or rare or something you might prefer, but poultry, never ever do poultry medium. You always have to do it well done, because of said salmonella. So be careful with poultry, always well done, and better to fry it some more or cook it some more than to be sorry and, well, have explosive diarrhea. So we learned something, and you might be disgusted by now, but oh well. I don't know, I'm in a weird mood today apparently. Yeah, so water is preheating. I will need the cream later, I will need the creme fraiche later, and all the ingredients. I actually am using another ingredient, which is mustard, French Dijon mustard, about half a teaspoon, to counter the very dominant flavor of the cream. This is why I'm using the creme fraiche as well, to get some sourness in there. And I hope it works. I've never done a sauce like this before. I've done curry before, but not in this fashion. So yeah, we will see how things turn out, and either it will go alright or it will fail totally. Either way, I have to eat it, so I'm making it to fit my taste. Keep that in mind when you season your meal. You always have to taste and season it to your liking. Don't blame me if you put too much salt in there, is what I want to say with that. Yeah, we're now getting some heat, perfect. Keep the spices ready. I'm just putting some stuff away. Mango will come in. All stuff is here. I will need that and this. But I'm just stalling for time right now. Yeah, they have to be whitish or this bright color from all sides. It mustn't be pink on any side. So like this one is still pink, so I have to turn it a little bit more and try to fry it from all sides. We don't need it entirely well done now, because we will cook the sauce for some time, and it will be just okay, or just as it has to be, when we finish. At least I hope so. Yeah, this is alright. I think I said that in an earlier episode, but if you want to check if poultry is well done, you press on it with the spatula like this, and if it's from a consistency like the skin between your thumb and your index finger, it is just the right level, which is now the case. So I'm turning the heat down to about 5.5 of 9, that is. So now comes the cream. Don't need that. Put in the mango, because we want to have the flavor in there. Oh my, I have no idea if this works, but oh well. So set about, that's a bit much. About half a teaspoon. If you like mustard, you of course can use more, but don't do too much. And a little bit of creme fraiche. I don't need the entire thing. A good, I would say, yeah, a good tablespoon is exactly the right amount. And I can use that later for other dishes as well. Now for some actual seasoning. I have the ground soup stock, about a small teaspoon. We don't want too much salt in there. Mind you, the pasta already has salt. A little bit of sea salt, not too much. Ground pepper. There we go. Some nutmeg. Paprika. Since this isn't hot paprika, I can use some more. Cayenne pepper, be careful with that. That should be enough. And now loads and loads of curry powder. Always do that to your liking as well. If you don't like curry powder that much, don't do this much. Be careful with seasoning. I think that might have been about 2 teaspoons. Yeah, and I think color-wise, I have to mix it some more. Yeah, I think color-wise it might be good to actually use some more curry. As I said, my liking. So now about 2.5 teaspoons. Yeah, might be right. Okay, so now I would just cook it, and I don't want to taste it before, I want to taste it afterwards and see what horrible thing I have created. It will be alright. So, we want to cook it now. I will leave it on the 5.5. I used all my spices and whatnot, so I'm now just waiting for the pasta water. Perfect. So, the pasta I'm using today, Fussilli, needs 11 minutes. There we go. So let me put that in. Heat level down to about 2/3 and start the timer. And no, I don't need that. That I need. And don't forget the occasional stirring, as always. You know that by now, so yeah. The sauce now I want to reduce it. So it is thick already, but I want to reduce it. So I will leave it on the heat level 5 of 9. So about half, a little bit more than half. And I will leave it cooking until the pasta is done. And then we'll see how it looks, and I will taste it a bit and see if it needs some more. Let's hope I don't fail horribly. Right, so 4 minutes are left, so 7 minutes have passed, and the sauce is to my liking, to be honest. So let us now or let me now turn the heat down to level 3 of 9, so a third, and let's taste it. Wow, inhale the steam. So it has the sweetness of the mango. I definitely taste the curry. It has the salt level, which is good. But I think there is a little bit of sourness missing, so I am adding a little bit more of creme fraiche. Another good tablespoon. And I will hope for the best, I think. Yeah, so a little bit of sourness. Maybe next time I will use a little bit more mango. So this, I think, would have been about 100 grams. So next time 50% more mango, or maybe some mango juice even. But yeah, it tastes good. So maybe, yeah, a little bit more spiciness. So I will use some more cayenne pepper, but only because I like spicy curry. And if you don't like that, be careful with the cayenne pepper. It is quite spicy indeed. You can use chili powder, of course, or you can use even some more pepper if you like, but the cayenne pepper has the habit of creating a much more subtle hotness than pepper. Anyways, I will see you again when I've served. So the pasta is done in about 2 minutes, so yeah, I will see you back at my dinner table. Alright then, here you go. My curry pasta, well, it is a fruity, creamy curry sauce on pasta with chicken, but it's curry pasta after all. So yeah, I made the taste check. It tastes actually quite good. But as I said, next time I would use more mango and a little bit more creme fraiche from the get-go. Anyways, I would really like to get some more requests by you. Thank you again, JSGaming, for this particular one. And if you have one, please leave a comment or post me a message on Twitter or via YouTube. And I certainly hope to see you for the next episode as well. So, until then, yours faithfully, the Pastafarian.